what does the idea that two things can be true actually looks like. So statements that fall in line with the idea that two things can be true are statements such as, you can feel grief for losing a loved one or ending a relationship that you wanted to end, but you can also feel relief that my loved one is no longer suffering, or relief that you no longer have to engage in the relationship with this particular relationship partner. Now, at face value, these two statements seem to contradict. How can I feel both grief and relief at the same time? But they do not truly contradict one another, and they can coexist. You can be grieving the loss and also feel a sense of relief in certain aspects. Now, what does doublethink look like? Now, statements that can go along those lines of trying to hold two things to be true that are actually counter to one another. And in that moment, you may be telling yourself two half-truths, or one truth and a possible lie, or two lies. It just depends on what you're telling yourself, what the statements are. Now, what that might look like is, that might look like making statements such as, I am in a healthy relationship and my relationship partner is abusive. Those two things cannot coexist. You cannot have a healthy relationship and also be in a relationship that has some level of abuse. You're either in a healthy relationship or you're in an abusive relationship. Those two things cannot coexist.